a car hog tie. You can't do that. That is illegal. To transport a person hogtied. In no state, that is a violation of your rights. You cannot do that to people. Now, by no means am I saying this person cannot or should not have been arrested. But you cannot do that to people. It is very inhumane. But this person from Aurora, Colorado, thought that it was. His superiors terminated him for doing this. He was outraged. He thought that don't need to happen. So the reason why this is back up, the video was submerged. We never saw the video. The charges was dropped against the person. The video never came out. And for about 7 months, we didn't know anything about it. And the reason we didn't know nothing about it is they didn't want us to know nothing about it. But the only reason we saying it now is because the guy is fighting to get his job back. He thought he did the right thing. Here we go.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe, officer.
Well, some stunning and troubling video is emerging from Aurora Police tonight. Aurora's chief says, in her opinion, that video shows one of our officers torturing a prisoner. I'm Ellen Janae.
And I'm Karen Lee. CBS 4 investigator Brian Moss obtained this video for us. So, Brian, why are we seeing this video now?
Well, it's just coming out now 7 months after the officer was fired because he's appealing that termination to the Civil Service Commission in Aurora, and that termination hearing, the appeals hearing, just started today. Aurora's chief did fire Officer Levi Huffine after she saw this video and a warning. These pictures and this sound might be bothersome to some viewers.
Please let me up, officer. I can't breathe. I can't breathe, officer.
This is not how Aurora police are supposed to transport prisoners.
I'm about to break my neck, dude.
But this is how Shatea Kelly was transported in August of 2019 in the back seat of an Aurora patrol car.
I don't want to die like this, officer.
Officer Levi Huffine arrested the 28-year-old earlier for fighting and other minor charges.
You're going to be hobbled for trying to get out of my car.
He decided to hobble her, tying her handcuffed hands to her ankles when he said she had tried to escape.
Yeah, breathe.
But on the way to jail, in the backseat of the patrol car, Kelly slips off the seat and becomes inverted.
Please, can you lift me up, please, officer? Officer, please lift me up. Please, officer. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad.
And for 21 minutes, she rides like this, upside down and begging for her life.
This is some slavery. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, God. Officer, please let me out. Please, officer, don't let me die back here.
That's not what we're hired to do. We are not judge, jury, and executor. We are not to treat people inhumanely like they don't matter. And he is lucky that she did not die in the backseat of that car, because he would be, in my opinion, in an orange jumpsuit right now.
Aurora Police Chief Vanessa Wilson said Kelly could have easily died. Wilson said she believes Huffine was punishing Kelly, that there was no reason to hogtie the woman. And the chief said she was struck at one point by how desperate Kelly became. So she assumed the role of a slave.
Is as an African-American female that she denigrates herself to the point where she is so asking for help, she doesn't know what to do, that she actually calls him master.
I gotta beg you, master. Master,
That, to me, is disgusting.
Honey, why are you down like that?
Kelly survived the ride, and Aurora dropped all charges against her.
It hurts so bad. Please, officer, don't let me die back here.
He's lucky, and we're all lucky. God bless this woman that she did not die in the backseat of that car.
Chief Wilson said criminal charges were considered against Officer Huffine, but rejected since Kelly was not seriously hurt or killed on that ride. Huffine claims part of the problem was he is so short, he said, he couldn't see what was going on in the backseat of his car. Wilson says he certainly could have heard everything. The hearing does continue tomorrow. After it concludes, the four civil service commissioners in Aurora will make a written ruling on this probably within about a week or two. They could either uphold the termination or they could give the officer his job back.
Interesting. This goes back 7 months.
And you believe that?
A lot of
You believe that? He's fighting to get his job back. You cannot do that. That is illegal. I don't care what state you in. If they talk about hog tying you like that to take you to jail, it is against the law. See, they don't want me showing you stuff like that that's going on around the world on One Crack News. They don't want you to see that. They want me to tell you how everything is good. Everything ain't good. Everything ain't okay. People pissed off. People are being mistreated. And the disconnect is that this person he's so numb to what's happening. He feel he in the right and shouldn't have lost his job. He still don't get it. So the video comes out because the idiot is fighting to get a job back. He still believes he should be working in law enforcement. That's the problem. That's even bigger than anybody could ever recognize, is that the delusion of grandeur in your mind is that you were servicing the people, which you are paid to do. But you believe I'm furnishing the people. I'm serving the people with it. But you're not. You're servicing yourself. And when the law, you feel you are the law. And that's the problem. The police is not the law. Their job is to uphold it. Yeah, she's trying to fight for her life. She's trying to say anything she can to get his attention, to maybe he would show some mercy. That she had to resort and reduce herself down to a slave to get his attention. And they wonder why people have such a disdain against police and those that are in power. Police officers are not the law. Their job is to uphold the law. Their job is to uphold it, not be it. The law is what it is. There's a lot of people out there that are doing different things. They just don't see it. They don't see the pain that they cause other people because they only know their own pain. And that's the problem. People only care about their own. And they don't care about the next person, or is it even right to do this, or is it wrong to do it? They don't even think. They just do. And then when something doesn't go their way, then it's an outrage. Something must be bent because they're more important than anybody else. That's Aurora, Colorado. Aurora, Colorado. We all know how bad it is. We all remember the Batman night in the movie theater, right? So right, he's so tone deaf to the situation is that in his mind, he's so right. Everything he's doing is right. What he's fighting for is right. To the point where he want to get his job back. He can petition to get his job back. I'm like, you hogtied a person that could have died in the back seat. That's an illegal procedure. And you want your job back? You think you should be working back in law enforcement? That alone tells me you don't need to be working in law enforcement. You deserve to be fired and stand fired. So just to let you guys know, in life, if you ever see that again, or somebody saying they finna do that to you, it is illegal to transport someone like that to jail. There's a reason you don't see people transported to jail like that. Because of incidents like that in the back seat, where they can harm themselves or what have you. Cannot hog tie anybody in the back seat of a car. Yeah, he should have thought of that. Yep. So I wasn't gonna make this video long because I believe Kwame's live right now, so I don't want to get in the middle of his live. I just wanted to let y'all know what was happening out here in the world, so y'all can have something to focus on rather than, you know, just war all the time. You know, keep people's ears open, eyes alert to the situation, man. I know that pissed me off when she was calling him master, man. I was, oh, damn. It's 2022, y'all. Woo. All right, man, let me get out of here.